Hi, welcome to our What is Coaching call. My name is Kelly Jimenez, and I'm hosting this call with my good friend Margot. And we're just so excited you're here and you're taking the time to find out a little bit more about becoming a Beachbody coach. I signed up to become a coach about 5 years ago, and I can honestly say it was one of the best decisions of my life. It's changed my life inside and out, and I'm just excited to kind of share this opportunity with you and see if it might be a good fit for you. Right now is kind of like an amazing time to get signed up to coach because we are getting close to summer and all of us are kind of more focused on our health when we're about to get in a bikini or a bathing suit and it's hot outside and we're in tank tops and shorts. And I think most of us really kind of start to dial in our nutrition and focus more on our fitness this time of year. And the nice thing about becoming a coach is that you are not only going to be impacting and encouraging people around you to get healthier and more fit, you're going to be held accountable yourself. So that's kind of the exciting thing about coaching right now is you can help motivate people, get in shape yourself, and start building an income that maybe could help support some vacations or things that you have coming up and planned over the summer. So super excited you're here. Really glad that you are taking the time to get to know more about this opportunity. So I'll tell you a little bit about my story and how I got signed up, and then I'll pass it over to Margot and she can share a little bit more about her story too. So like I said, I became a coach 5 years ago. At that point, my first son, I have 3 kids now, but my first son was a year old and I had a C-section with him and I was having a really hard time getting back into a workout routine. Now I was an athlete growing up. I knew how to work out. I even played volleyball in college. Like I knew what I needed to be doing, but being a first-time mom and my husband's job, we traveled all over the country. He still plays baseball for a living. It was hard for me to get back into a routine, to join a gym. Plus I was trying to balance being a new mom and figure out kind of what that meant. On top of it, I remember before I had my baby, everybody was telling me like, you're never going to get your body back. Your body's never going to be the same. So I kind of thought in my head, like, well, this is just what I'm going to look like. This is just what my post-baby body is going to look like. And I kind of told myself that lie that I couldn't get my body back. Well, when my son was about a year old, I saw a friend of mine post some before and after pictures that she had gotten from doing an at-home workout. And I thought, you know what the heck? I really missed working out since I was an athlete and I kind of was ready to snap out of it and just like try to get back in shape and feel more like me again. So I reached out to her and I started doing the same at-home workout program that she was. And it was Turbo Fire. It was like a cardio kickboxing workout. And within, and I also joined her online fitness group to kind of like hold myself accountable. So within 60 days of joining this group and doing the workout, I had a 6-pack. I felt like me again. I felt like I had a group of ladies cheering me on, supporting me. I honestly, like, I felt like my pre-baby body was back, and it was right before summer and I was so confident in my bathing suit, and it was so eye-opening for me because I knew there were other women out there, other moms out there that felt the same way and felt hopeless, like they had no way, no support group to get back to the person they were before they had their baby. And I knew there were other women out there that needed this. So after I had finished my first challenge group, I decided to sign up to coach so that I could help other people get in shape themselves and hopefully support my family a little bit more with the income I could bring in with this business. But what I didn't realize when I signed up, like, yeah, those programs had helped me get back into shape, but I didn't realize how much coaching was going to hold me accountable. I kind of thought I was going to be holding all these other people accountable. But the really cool thing about becoming a coach is it gives you even that extra motivation to stay in shape, because as a coach, people are looking to you for motivation, to be inspired. They're looking to see what you do when you push through the hard times. And so it was kind of cool because now, 2 pregnancies later, I now have 3 children. I'm still in the best shape of my life. And I know it's because of becoming a coach and having that extra accountability on myself. On top of that, in the last 5 years, I've been able to build a 6-figure income while staying home with my kids and taking them to school every day and seeing their first steps and being through every minute of their life with them. I've been able to travel across the country with my husband, supporting his career, and I've been able to take my career with me, you know. That's the nice thing about doing like an online business like this. So to say that it's impacted my life, I mean, every aspect of my life has been changed, from how in shape I am, financially, how we have kind of financial freedom with our family right now, and then just being able to be present with my kids. It's just been amazing. So that's a little bit about me. I'm going to hand it off to Margot so she can share more about her story.
Yay. Hi, guys. Kelly, I always love hearing your story. Every single time. I just love hearing it.
Thanks.
My name is Margot Martin, and I have been a coach for 2.5 years, a little over 2.5 years. And I did not in any way, shape, or form ever think that I was going to become a coach when I signed up with the program that I'll tell you about in just a second. But I can't even begin to tell you how blessed I've been by this coaching experience and what it's brought to my family. And in the short time I've been a coach, just the things that have happened to me personally have just been so encouraging and rewarding. So I became, well, let's back up my story. First of all, I have struggled with depression my whole entire life. I was on depression medication from the time I was 16 to 25. There's nothing wrong with medication. Let me just say that first and foremost. But I felt like there's something deeper going on with me that could be fixed, that could keep my depression at bay. And I wasn't sure like what it was. And little did I know that when I started doing this program, I was at the lowest point in my life. I had just had my second baby. We had moved across country from California to Colorado, didn't know anybody. We had moved without jobs. We were living with 12 other family members. And I was the heaviest that I'd been when not being pregnant. And I was just drowning in my depression and just feeling horrible. And so I tried to do a workout program at home, having no idea about this Beachbody thing. And I failed. And it was really, really a hard time for me. And I have done every diet on the planet, every single one. I mean, you name it. I've done it. And so when I was at my lowest point, I saw a friend post on social media about her results with the 21-day fix. And we had gone to college together. And I was like, whoa, like that's incredible. Because she had just had twins and she got her body back, so quickly. And I was like, what in the world? And so I reached out to her, and it was kind of it was like this last attempt for me. And I ended up signing up with her, and I did the 21-day fix, thinking fully that this would not work, to be completely honest. Thinking that this coaching thing was a scam. What she was doing was just another one of those things that everybody was doing. And, but what I found was complete freedom. I lost 45 pounds and 45 inches on my body. I have been able to stay off of depression medication. For me personally, that's been able to be managed through diet and exercise. But not only that, I really believe a huge part of the reason why I have been able to stay in a completely different state of mind is because the coaching journey has brought me so much more than just physical health, but emotional health, friendships, so many different things that I felt like I was missing in my life. And the cool part is that when I was really struggling with all this before I jumped in and started my first program, it was in the summertime, and I felt so uncomfortable in my body. I've always felt uncomfortable in the summer. Always. Like I can't even remember ever like wanting to wear shorts in my entire life, just always feeling like icky. And so this was like kind of in midsummer when I started the program. And then I lost the 45 pounds. And for the next 2 summers after that, I felt so confident during the summertime, and I was constantly working and doing new programs, and they worked every single time. And I just loved it. And I had this accountability, not only with my challenge groups that I got to check in. I still do get to check in with them every single day, but I had this camaraderie with these coaches that were cheering me on too. And they're real people. And I was like, this is like the most amazing thing I could have experienced. And it has been so life-changing for me as a person. And I just had my third baby and I'm in the weight loss process again. But I've been able to get to where I'm back in my pre-pregnancy clothes right now, and they're not fitting, perfectly right now. But that feels so good for me going into summer, knowing that I'm going to be fitting completely into my clothes all throughout the summer because I found an amazing solution. And so I just want to encourage you to really know that this can work and it will work. And it's such a fun process. But not only that, this has provided so much financial freedom for my family. I was a teacher before I became a mom. And I really missed having something to do. And I dabbled around with an Etsy shop and all this stuff. But what I missed was getting to have adult conversation, first of all, and also really getting to encourage people. And that's what I get to do as a coach every single day. And I get financially paid for it, which is bizarre to me because this does not feel like work. But the cool part is that in the last 2.5 years that I've been a coach, we've been able to take multiple summer vacations because of my income with Beachbody. And this summer we're going to Florida in about 2 weeks, and it's for my parents' 50th wedding anniversary, and they did help bring all of our family out there. But the rest of it I paid for out of my Beachbody account, and I can't tell you what freedom that has brought to my family. My girls have been able to go to preschool this year because of it. This summer, I paid for their soccer. I paid for their swimming lessons already this summer, all because of this little thing called coaching that actually doesn't even feel like a job at all to me. So it's been an amazing journey and has really been impactful, not only physically, but financially for our family.
It's so awesome. Your before and after pictures blow me away. Maybe we should make sure they're posted in this group so people can see them because you look amazing. Okay, so let's kind of dig into the nitty gritty about what it really takes to become a coach. So first thing I want to kind of share with you is that the nice thing about Beachbody products is chances are most people have heard of them. 21 Day Fix, Insanity, P90X, PiYo, those are all workout programs that most people have heard about or are familiar with. The nice thing is Beachbody does millions upon millions of dollars of advertising through infomercials on TV. So chances are you've seen one of their infomercials or you've heard of their workout programs because somebody has done them. So that makes it really easy because it's free advertising for you. So most of the time people that you're talking to they're already familiar with the programs that you're selling. Beachbody also helps handle a lot of the paperwork and behind the scenes stuff for you. So you're not going to be stocking products. You're not going to be taking customer credit card information. You aren't going to deal with returns. You're not going to deal with customer service. All of that is handled for you from Beachbody. And like I said, you don't have to stock product. I know a lot of other network marketing companies require you to spend thousands upon thousands of dollars stocking product in your home, shipping it out, dealing with returns, dealing with credit card information. You aren't going to do any of that, which makes it so easy. Your job is really just to help somebody find a workout program that works for them, and Beachbody does the rest. It only costs $39 to get started with your Beachbody business, which is so much cheaper than a lot of other companies, but also it's really cool that it only costs that amount of money to really get started with a business. You're starting a business. I can't think of, you can't go out and buy a Starbucks for $39, so it's kind of cool. You can start a business for a pretty cheap, and it can actually be free to sign up, but we'll go over that a little bit later.
Awesome. And some of the other things I know a lot of you are probably thinking about, well, first of all, I'm not a fitness expert or a nutrition expert. Well, good news, we aren't either. And you don't have to be. Beachbody has all these amazing programs, like Kelly mentioned, that are really well known by people. And so it's all laid out for them. They get everything that they need in the program that Beachbody sends them. And your job is to just encourage them through it, which is amazing. And Beachbody just came out with their very own nutrition program too. So not only are we able to reach people that, want to exercise and learn how to eat well, but now we can reach those people who maybe can't exercise because of injuries or whatever. And it's all laid out for you. The programs are all there, and you do the program alongside of them. And that's the most powerful part of it. You don't have to have a six-pack. I have extra skin, I have stretch marks on my tummy, and I've still been able to build a successful business because the majority of people just want to see you. They want to see that you're real and this can work for you and a real person, because, most of the world out there has stretch marks from babies, and I've learned that the more that I share with people about my flaws, the more connected they feel to me. And that's really what's built my business. It's just being who I am, not anybody else, which is amazing. And speaking of that, sharing your journey, that's really how you build your business, by sharing what you're doing, by you being a product of the product, you going through the programs with people so that they can see that you're experiencing it too. It's still working for you, and that's encouraging them in the product, and in their confidence of the product and also of the process. And a lot of people say, I don't want to be a salesperson. I'm not a salesperson. Oh my goodness, I am not either. I am a teacher. I am the farthest thing from a salesperson. I did not want to have anything to do with that kind of a mentality or an attitude. And I have to tell you that I have not once in this business felt like a salesperson, because I have just shared who I am, what I'm doing, and invited people into the process. And we teach you how to do all that, so you're not alone in that. And as Kelly and I both mentioned before, this is the best accountability ever in the whole wide world to become a coach, because you just keep doing it alongside of people, and you keep getting results over and over and over again, and you keep getting encouraged by the process because you see it not only working for yourself but in your challengers, and it's just the most amazing thing ever. So and then Kelly's going to kind of talk about a few more of those things that you guys might be wondering about too.
Yeah. So I know for me, my biggest concern when I was going to sign up to coach was time. So like I said, I was a mom, and when I signed up, I was getting my master's in business online. So my husband traveled a ton. The only time I had to do my homework, write papers, was during my son's nap time, or in the morning before he woke up, or at night after he went to bed. That was my me time. And so I was worried about adding a business on top of already getting my master's and being a mom and trying to take a shower every now and then, So as far as time, the nice thing is that you can put in as much or as little amount of time as you want in this business. When I signed up, my coach was like, okay, if you want to build this thing and build a full-time income, commit to putting an hour a day into this business. Now, that doesn't mean you have to sit down at your computer and, sit down for an hour straight. You could do 20 minutes in the morning, 20 minutes at lunch, and 20 minutes at night after your kids go to bed. But it's just about being somewhat consistent in your business over time with whatever that looks like for you. And that's the nice thing, is to have that freedom to build this business in whatever pockets of time that you have. And the nice thing is that, like Margot has said, we're not going to just leave you to figure this out on your own. We've both been in this business long enough, and we want to give you the tips to be successful fast. So we're going to tell you step by step what you need to do to build your business. So when you do sit down and you have that 30 minutes, an hour, 20 minutes, whatever it is, you know exactly what it is that you need to do to be successful and build your business. You're going to get training on how to use social media, what to post on social media, how to share your story, how to run an online fitness group, how to grow your team and grow your business. We're going to tell you all of that so that it's so easy, so simple, and you're not spinning your wheels trying to figure this out on your own. You're never going to feel like you don't have support or resources or training to grow your business. And that's the nice thing. I know for me, like, I'm very self-driven and I want to go out there and find all the answers. But sometimes when you're busy and you're fitting a business like this into your cracks of time, you don't have time. So it's nice that you can have like a step-by-step process to make it super simple and manageable no matter what time frame you have. And then Margot, you want to share a little bit about the requirements that we have?
And I just kind of want to reiterate that too, is like Kelly and I have both built this business during nap time, early morning or bedtime, whatever we choose for the day. If this is not gonna, if you already have another job, this can totally work for you. We have a lot of people that have that are teachers or nurses, and they're also coaches, because their way to stay on track and keep encouraging people. And it's just an amazing thing. So if you're thinking like, I already have something else going on, we have a lot of people with other things going on and they make it work. And it's amazing because you can just do it in those cracks of time. And that's what I've had to do, especially after this third baby. My goodness. But as far as requirements go, I think that what we want to reiterate to you is that Beachbody is the best company in the whole world, and I will stand behind that forever. I have been working for them for 2.5 years now, and I am so thankful for their process and the way that they do things with integrity. And one of the things that they do as far as requirements goes, there is no sales requirement. Okay, so you're not penalized if you don't hit a certain quota every single month. There's no minimum purchase. You don't like get penalized, like I said. But the only thing is that it costs $15.95 to be a coach per month, and that is so that you don't have to stock product, like Kelly was talking about, which is huge. You don't have to deal with the credit card stuff. They give you a website that you can send people to, and all of that. It really, the $15.95 is the small price to pay for them to manage all of that for you. You also, when you become a coach, you get a 25% discount on everything that you get. So Shakeology, 25% off. New programs, 25% off. Apparel, 25% off. Supplements, 25% off. It's amazing. And you also get at least 25% commission on everything you sell. And I say at least because that is the minimum. Sometimes it's more. But I've never seen it less than 25% commission, which is amazing. So if you also want to really go for it in this business, you're going to build a team underneath you that you're going to teach how to do what you've done, and we help you learn how to do that too. So, but that's really where you're going to see your income start to grow, is through your team, and you make commission on their sales as well. Like Kelly mentioned before, it's either $39.95 to sign up or free with a challenge pack. So if a challenge pack gives you Beachbody On Demand, which is all of Beachbody's programs online through streaming for a whole entire year, Shakeology, which is our daily superfood shake. I love it. I've been drinking it for 2.5 years. And also a customizable meal plan with portion control containers. And that's Beachbody's system of helping people stay on track with their eating. And I've also been using those for 2.5 years. So basically, it's all that you need to get started with your healthy lifestyle. If you have purchased a challenge pack in the past, you can sign up for free as a coach. So you would just pay that $39.95 fee, and then it can be reimbursed because you've bought a challenge pack in the past. So really, there's nothing to lose if you want to really give it a try. And it's just, it's really all laid out for you. Very simple, very doable, and very fun.
Yeah. And that's how I signed up too. I started with a challenge pack and I loved it so much that I signed up to coach for free afterward. And I did, is that how you signed up too, Margo? After?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah. So, that's kind of the nice thing, and if you have bought a challenge pack before, it's cool because you already know the products. That makes it so easy to sell because you've already done the workouts, you've done the product, or you've drank the shakes, you've used some of the products. It just makes it super easy. So, and on top of everything we've told you, you're going to be added to our team page where it's just full of people just like you, women, moms, men that are building a business and that help support each other, answer questions. And our team has kind of become some of my closest friends. I remember when I first signed up, it was me and like 5 people that signed up with me. And now we have almost over 900 people on our team page that just help support each other, encourage each other. And, I love spending time with them. We go on our company trips together. We brainstorm on how we can be better coaches. It's an amazing supportive community that not only cheers you on in your business, but will also cheer you on your fitness journey as well. So I hope that helps answer the questions that you have about coaching. If there was anything else that you were concerned about, please comment below, and Margo and I or one of the other coaches in this group will help answer that question and ease whatever concerns that you have. But like we started off saying, like both Margo and I, our lives are completely different from this business. And I would have never expected that signing up. And the fact that we've been able to stay in shape, even through having multiple babies. And like I said, with summer coming up, it's kind of the perfect time to just really jump on your health and fitness, help support other people, and then help support yourself financially too. So we really hope that you sign up with us. If you do decide to get signed up, we will add you to our free 5-day new coach training that's going to give you all of the basics so you can get started on your business right away, rocking and rolling. And then, of course, you're going to have the support from your entire upline on our team page, your personal coach, to really help support you build this business and make it the best that you can. So thank you again for taking the time to listen to us. And like I said, any questions, please reach out. We would love to help you out.
Thanks, guys. Bye.